Are there signs that you can recognize to know you are spiritually awakening? Spiritual awakening doesn't always come with a big event or a clear aha moment. Sometimes it's simply small changes in the way you perceive the world around you, how you interact with others, or shifts in your own sense of self. You may start to feel like you're seeing everything from a different perspective, or perhaps you're just becoming more attuned to what's happening in your life. So, did you know that there are behaviors you might be displaying that you don't even realize? These behaviors actually reflect your spiritual awakening. They might not be obvious or easy to spot, but when you look back, you'll see that these changes are signs of powerful inner growth. In today's video, we're going to explore 10 behaviors that many people don't realize they're displaying because they're expressions of a soul that's waking up. These behaviors could change the way you see yourself and the world around you. Join me as we uncover them together. Matters of the spiritual world can be tough for ones to comprehend, just because they're so much larger than whatever you see or directly feel here on earth. When you first start your spiritual journey, you are like an empty vessel, willingly looking for something, anything to fill it with. Each step to true spiritual development, you're provided with new information and understanding of the world, exceptional perceptions into who you are and why you are here, and a transformed sense of resolution. This journey of spiritual development is an elongated one. For this purpose, it is not unusual to overlook the fact that you have attained new altitudes and milestones along the way. People who are spiritually awakened typically share features like following a healthy diet, being rebels, not following the mainstream, being interested in the mystery of the universe, and so on. But there are subtler qualities of these people, and some people on this journey don't even realize that they display these behaviors since they are inbuilt in them. As these are concerns regarding the spiritual state, people are generally not clear or not aware that they actually have one. So you must learn to watch for the delicate and pay attention to the ignored and changes in your life. When you enjoy time alone, as a spiritually awakened individual, your relationship with solitude transforms. While society often associates being alone with loneliness or boredom, for you, it becomes a source of rejuvenation and peace. The desire to spend time alone isn't rooted in avoidance or isolation. It is born out of a deep need for personal reflection and connection with your inner self. You crave spaces that allow you to tune out the noise of the outside world and listen to your own thoughts, emotions, and instincts. You begin to realize that the energy of others, especially in crowded or chaotic environments, can drain you, leaving you feeling unsettled or disconnected. This makes sense, as spiritually awakened people are often more attuned to energy shifts, and being around others can feel overwhelming. This awareness leads you to seek quieter, more peaceful settings, where you can connect with nature, immerse in a good book, or simply be in stillness. Your time alone becomes sacred. Whether you're walking in a park, meditating in your living room, or sitting in a quiet cafe, the solitude offers you the opportunity to recharge, reflect, and gain clarity. It's during these solitary moments that you often feel most aligned with your true self and connected to the universe. While others may find solitude intimidating or uncomfortable, you embrace it as a space for growth. It allows you to clear your mind, process emotions, and create a deep sense of inner peace. This solitary time helps you become more self-aware and more conscious of your own thoughts, helping you align with your spiritual path and purpose. 2. You believe that there is more to everything. As you deepen your spiritual awareness, the world no longer seems to be as simple as it once appeared. You understand that there is a deeper meaning to everything, from the seemingly mundane events of everyday life to the vast, mysterious workings of the universe. Spiritual awakening often sparks the realization that there's more to existence than just what can be seen and touched. You no longer accept things at face value. Instead, you're constantly searching for hidden truths, signs, and patterns that can give you a deeper understanding of the world around you. You're attuned to the synchronicities that appear in your life, and you trust that they carry meaning. For example, if you encounter the same number repeatedly or have a dream that seems significant, you begin to see these occurrences as the universe's way of communicating with you. This belief that there is more to everything extends beyond everyday occurrences. You find yourself drawn to subjects that go beyond the ordinary, topics like quantum physics, the possibility of life on other planets, and the true nature of consciousness. Conversations that once felt trivial now seem unimportant as you crave deeper, more meaningful exchanges. You want to explore the unknown, to peel back the layers of reality and discover the underlying truths of existence. This mindset also extends to your personal experiences. You no longer see challenges as random events or obstacles. Instead, you believe that everything happens for a reason and that the universe is always guiding you on your spiritual journey. You embrace the mystery of life, knowing that it's not about having all the answers, but about remaining open to the endless possibilities that lie ahead. 3. You're always giving advice. As you awaken spiritually, you often develop a unique perspective on life, one that sets you apart from others. Because you are able to see beyond the surface, you understand life's deeper meanings and connections. This enhanced awareness makes you a trusted advisor, and people naturally turn to you for guidance, often without fully realizing why they are drawn to you. People who are spiritually awake often possess an innate wisdom that comes from their connection to their higher self. You may not have studied philosophy or psychology, but your life experiences, inner growth, and reflections have gifted you insights that others find valuable. When your friends or family are faced with decisions or struggles, they seek your advice because they know that you offer more than just surface-level solutions. You help them look at their problems from a different perspective and offer guidance that feels authentic and deep. What makes you such a good advisor is that you are grounded in compassion, empathy, and non-judgment. You don't impose your beliefs on others. Instead, you provide a safe space for them to express their thoughts and emotions. You listen attentively without rushing to fix things or offer immediate solutions. Instead, you help people tap into their own intuition and inner wisdom. Your advice may not always be what people want to hear, but it is what they need to hear. It's honest, direct, and based on the greater truth you've come to understand. Your role as an advisor is not to tell others what to do, but to help them uncover their own answers by guiding them to a deeper understanding of themselves and their situation. 4. You rarely believe things that you hear. Spiritual awakening often leads to a heightened sense of discernment. As you grow spiritually, you begin to question everything: the information you're given, the narratives presented to you, and the beliefs you've held in the past. You realize that not everything you hear or see is the truth, and that many things are distorted or manipulated for particular agendas. You no longer take things at face value, whether it's a news story, a conversation, or even something someone says to you personally. You always pause and reflect before forming an opinion or believing in something. This questioning nature leads you to seek out multiple perspectives, cross-check sources, and verify facts. You understand that truth is often subjective and multifaceted, and that you must dig deeper to uncover it. This behavior is especially evident when it comes to mainstream media. You may feel disillusioned with how news outlets present information, often focusing on sensationalism rather than providing meaningful, balanced coverage. Instead of passively consuming information, you actively search for alternative sources of news and opinions that align more closely with your values and sense of truth. Your spiritual growth also makes you more in tune with your intuition, which plays a key role in helping you discern what resonates with your soul. You learn to trust your gut feelings and inner knowing, relying less on external sources of validation. This ability to question and critically analyze everything you hear allows you to make more informed decisions and avoid being swayed by manipulation or falsehoods. 5. You keep an open mind. A hallmark of spiritual awakening is the ability to keep an open mind. As you evolve spiritually, you become more aware of the limitations of your own beliefs and perspectives. You understand that there is no single, definitive answer to life's mysteries, and that growth comes from exploring different viewpoints and being open to new ideas. You recognize that being rigid in your beliefs or opinions only hinders your growth. Instead of clinging to a set worldview, you allow yourself to remain open to alternative perspectives and new possibilities. This openness is not just about accepting other people's opinions. It's about constantly questioning and evolving your own beliefs. You see that the more you learn, the more you realize there is to discover, and that no one person has all the answers. This open-mindedness extends to your interactions with others. You embrace diversity and respect different viewpoints, knowing that every person's experiences and perspectives are valid. You're no longer afraid to admit when you don't know something, and you're eager to learn from those who may have different knowledge or experiences than your own. This willingness to learn and adapt keeps you flexible and receptive to the ever-changing flow of life. The openness that comes with spiritual awakening helps you grow spiritually and intellectually. It encourages you to look beyond your comfort zone, challenge your assumptions, and remain humble in the face of life's complexities. By embracing this mindset, you allow yourself to be constantly shaped by the infinite possibilities of the universe. 6. You do not easily bend to authority. Spiritual awakening often leads to a profound shift in how you view authority. While you may have once accepted the structures and hierarchies in society, you now see that these systems are man-made and often built on illusions of power and control. This realization frees you from the need to comply with authority figures or institutions simply because they hold power over you. You don't fear those in positions of power, such as politicians, bosses, or even religious leaders. Instead, you see them as human beings, just like you. This newfound sense of equality allows you to approach authority figures with confidence, questioning their decisions and challenging systems that no longer serve the collective good. Your spiritual journey has taught you to trust yourself and your inner wisdom, which means you no longer feel the need to defer to others for guidance. Instead, you trust your intuition and seek to align with your higher self, knowing that true authority comes from within. This does not mean you resist authority for the sake of rebellion, but that you question everything and make decisions based on your own values and beliefs. This newfound autonomy and confidence in your own judgment can sometimes cause friction with traditional structures. People in positions of power may not appreciate being questioned or challenged, but you stand firm in your beliefs, knowing that true spiritual awakening means living authentically and being true to yourself. 7. You have clearer dreams. Dreams play a significant role in the spiritual awakening process. As you open up to the universe and your own subconscious mind, your dreams become clearer, more vivid, and more meaningful. You may begin to experience lucid dreams, where you are aware that you are dreaming and can even control the direction of the dream. Alternatively, your dreams might carry deep symbolic meaning that offers insights into your waking life. These clearer dreams serve as a way for the universe, your higher self or spirit guides, to communicate with you. They often contain messages, guidance, or warnings that can help you navigate your spiritual path. You might dream of situations that parallel challenges in your waking life, or you may receive messages from loved ones who have passed on, offering comfort and wisdom. The symbolism in your dreams may also become more pronounced. Certain images, numbers, or recurring themes could hold special significance, pointing you toward unresolved emotions or areas of your life that need attention. Dream interpretation becomes an important tool for self-reflection and understanding the deeper layers of your subconscious mind. Through your dreams, you may also receive glimpses of the spiritual realm, connecting with beings or energies that offer guidance and support. These dreams can be transformative, helping you heal emotional wounds and gain clarity on your path forward. 8. You get over your ego. One of the most profound shifts that occurs during spiritual awakening is the dissolution of the ego. The ego is the part of you that clings to a false sense of identity, seeking validation from external sources and striving to maintain control. As you awaken spiritually, you begin to see through the illusion of the ego and realize that it is not your true self. This realization frees you from the constant need for approval or recognition from others. You no longer measure your worth based on achievements, status, or the opinions of others. Instead, you find your sense of identity in your connection to the divine and the universal consciousness that flows through all beings. Letting go of the ego is a liberating experience. It allows you to live authentically and be true to yourself without the fear of judgment or rejection. You stop competing with others and start embracing the interconnectedness of all people. Instead of seeing yourself as separate from others, you recognize that you are part of a greater whole, and your actions and choices are guided by a deeper sense of purpose. This freedom from the ego leads to greater inner peace and a deeper understanding of your role in the grand design of the universe. You no longer need to seek validation or hold on to false identities, as you are content simply being who you are. At 9, you are friendly and able to face your past. A major part of spiritual awakening is confronting and healing from past experiences. Whether it's childhood trauma, past relationships, or unresolved emotions, these wounds need to be faced and released in order to move forward spiritually. When you undergo a spiritual awakening, these memories and emotions often resurface, demanding to be acknowledged and healed. As you become more self-aware, you are able to approach your past with greater compassion and understanding. You no longer see your past as something to be ashamed of or hidden. Instead, you recognize it as part of your growth and evolution. You're able to forgive yourself and others for past mistakes, letting go of any guilt or resentment that has been holding you back. This process of facing your past is liberating. It allows you to heal old wounds, release emotional baggage, and step into your true power. You no longer carry the weight of unresolved pain, and you begin to feel lighter, more at peace with yourself and your life's journey. 10. You give helping hands too. As many as possible, as you spiritually awaken, you become more aware of the suffering and injustice in the world. You realize that true fulfillment comes not from personal gain, but from helping others and contributing to the greater good. You feel a deep sense of responsibility to make the world a better place, and you actively seek ways to assist those who are struggling. This desire to help others often leads to a commitment to kindness, compassion, and service. Whether it's through volunteering, offering support, or simply being a kind and compassionate presence in someone's life, you dedicate yourself to lifting others up. You believe that by helping others, you are also helping yourself and contributing to the collective awakening of humanity. Your actions are driven by love and a sense of oneness with all beings. You understand that we are all connected, and that when one person suffers, we all suffer. This understanding fuels your desire to create a more just, peaceful, and loving world. Your spiritual awakening has opened your heart to the needs of others, and you live your life with the intention of spreading love, compassion, and healing wherever you go. What did you think about today's video? Feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If this video opened your mind or helped you see reality in a new light, don't forget to like and subscribe to Top Hidden Knowledge so you never miss our next deep dive into mystery, perception, and the hidden workings of our universe. And if you have time, explore more videos on our channel. We're just getting started. Until next time, stay curious, stay aware, and never stop questioning the world around you.